Talk fast. Welcome. If you're new viewer here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: exposure shot dead in Portmore, lead voice note states that police officer was killed by his Matey, gun and ammunition seized, and more. 2 people were shot and injured during a drive-by attack close to the intersection of Linders Road and Beechwood Avenue in St. Andrew on Saturday night. Reports are that about 8:20 p.m., a group of persons were at a premises on Beechwood Avenue when explosions were heard. Soon after, men in a car were seen speeding away from the scene. Police were called, and on their arrival, 2 people were seen suffering from gunshot wounds. They were rushed to the hospital. The updates from the police are that one of 2 men who were shot in a drive-by attack on Beechwood Avenue in St. Andrew on Saturday night has succumbed to his injuries. Detectives from the Average Criminal Investigation Branch are now probing the circumstances surrounding the death of a 42-year-old Roger Lee Campbell and an injured man. Reports are that both of the men were standing in front of a shop when a motor car with 3 men aboard was driven up at the location. 2 of the men brandished guns and opened fire, hitting them. The gunmen then escaped in the motor car in the opposite direction. The police were informed, and both injured persons were rushed to the hospital, where Campbell was pronounced dead. A man suspected to be in his late 20s was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital after a motor vehicle accident on Saturday. Our news team understands that the victim was traveling in a white Toyota Axio when it collided with a silver Toyota Axio, which was parked along the North Coast Highway in the vicinity of Runaway Bay. A highway patrol officer on the scene told our news team that the incident happened about 1:30 p.m. The driver of a white Toyota Axio was said to be speeding and lost control of his vehicle. An eyewitness also told our news team that the car flipped twice before landing on its roof. Luckily, there was no occupants in the parked vehicle. Meanwhile, motorists are being warned to be more cautious while using the roadways. A Glock pistol and 7 rounds of ammunition were seized during a police operation in Racecourse area in Trelawney on Saturday. The police stated that about 9:30 p.m., lawmen were in an area when a man was observed riding a bicycle. On the approach of the officers, he reportedly threw an object into nearby bushes before attempting to flee. He was stopped, and the bag containing the firearm and ammunition were recovered. The man was taken into custody in connection with the seizure. However, his identity is being withheld pending further investigations. A manhunt has been launched for 2 men who shot and killed a police corporal on Golden Avenue, Mona, on Friday. Reports are that about 8:30 p.m., the policeman identified as Devon Thomas, assigned to the Papine police station, was at a bar having a drink when 2 men entered the establishment. Reports are that one of the men ordered cigarettes and collected the item. Minutes later, several explosions were heard, and the 2 men were seen running from the bar to an awaiting vehicle. It was later discovered that the policeman was shot multiple times in the upper body. He was assisted by citizens to the University Hospital of the West Indies, which is located a few meters away from the scene. He was later pronounced dead. The police have launched a search for the perpetrators. Viewers and subscribers, in addition to that, a voice note has been making the cut on social media with somebody stating that the police officer was killed by his alleged matey, which is the alleged bartender next man. I want to just take a listen to the voice notes and then we can discuss it a little more.
That a monkey man from around from the back man, and the boy man misfam them daughter man is it. Yeah, I want to say, I be a road share to see I think still in the jail. Yeah man, you know, after a man coming at the bar and he might be big van and him thing then is it. Yeah, and he might be money and thing. Mostly like to boy she very still man is it. Yeah, all in the night, yeah, be a little chat them and it's our next policeman come kill him and cut him. You know, see them mix up and come on already go.
So now, viewers and subscribers, I know a lot of persons are going to say the police officer shouldn't have one bar in the first place. But remember, The policeman is a normal human being just like me and you, in which all of we have our own things that we enjoy doing. So this police officer was not on duty. More than likely, him enjoy going to the bar having a drink. That specific bar, for some reason, we still not pinpoint say at the bartender I'm go to, because we still not sure. People just assume, and you know, say when things happen, everybody have them different version of why and how it happened. So we still not want to put the bartender on the edge. However, the people in state say at the bartender him got to. So further information suggested that the man who did the killing or who is responsible for the shooting is also with the bartender. So basically what they must say is that the police officer there with the bartender are him probably just a putting in few words. Now, the man who did the shooting is already with the bartender. Him catch the play or him hear about it and him come do whatever him mind tell him to do. Now, the reason why I don't really want to put the bartender on the stand like that is the fact that everybody have friends. What if they are just friends and the man like the idea for sit down and chill at that bar, so him come there some more often? And that could really be the case because them state say him station at Ch0p police station. And when you check the levels, the Ch0p police station down the far from the bar location. So maybe during him lunchtime one day, him discover the bar and him go there and him like the look vibes are down there. So him just stick to that bar. So all if him depend him day off and him feel like say, you know, some of that drink one Heineken, him just go down at the bar, order him like a Heineken and just go and will a seat, take in what go on and then him jump out back. But if I really saw the situation go as the people them a suggest, the man now go and feel little in him area and people come to him and I tell him that on a daily basis him probably confront the girl and the girl now make no move for change nothing. So him decide say him a go step out as the bigger one and do something about it. But as I stated in the first video when we make about this incident, it could be that the man them a run them little 1 and 2 business at the place. The policeman come and a slope everything, and before the policeman turn them in a target, they make sure turn him in a target. Viewers and subscribers, wanna really feel it happen? Wanna make me know down below in the comment section. It is reported that an ex-soldier who goes by the name of Sh0t was shot and killed yesterday in Portmore town centre. The reason behind the shooting is currently unclear at this time, but investigations continue. Now viewers and subscribers, are your time now. I need to know what are your thoughts on all these stories down in the comment section. Remember, everybody's opinion is valid, so I'm not afraid to leave it down there. We have made it to the end of our next video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out, and stay safe and stay blessed.